what? Let's face it. If you don't know we're here, you can't play the game. And if you can't play the game, you can't win the cold, hard cash for answering trivia questions. Are you ready? I know I am. Let's get started.
You.
What is plastic made from? Concrete, oil, sand.
Shit, I'm gonna get booted. No, I don't remember. Fuck.
Oil being filled with carbon is the basic ingredient of plastic, which is made from large carbon-containing compounds engineered by humans. Whenever you crack open your next bottle of soda or juice in a plastic container, think of the science.
What is the chicken of the sea?
What is chicken of the sea? Salmon, tuna, shrimp.
It's a water chicken.
Wild chicken of the sea actually makes a wide array of canned seafood products. Tuna has become synonymous with it. By the way, does anyone know what chicken of the land is? Chicken.
Chicken. He's a chicken.
Who is Pat Sajak's co-host on the Wheel of Fortune? Drew Carey, Priyanka Chopra, Vanna White. There has never been a more prolific letter turner than there is in Miss Vanna White. And 2017 marked the 35th anniversary of the Wheel of Fortune. Vanna White is now in her early 60s, but doesn't look like it at all.
Dang. 35 years. Yeah, look at everybody posting their life down there.
Who is Frankenstein in the book? The monster, a young scientist, an established professor.
Oh, the freaking doctor.
Despite the confusion inspired by the early movie versions and many decades of misleading, janky Halloween costumes, Frankenstein is neither a monster or an actual doctor in the book that inspired it all.
He was
by
a
author
scientist.
Mary Shelley.
Dr. Frankenstein. I should have known that. I've seen all the movies.
On which continent is Guyana? South America, Africa, Asia.
Guyana? Africa? Who let me pick?
English speaking with
I'd have
many
been out
holdovers
anyway.
from British colonization,
I
like
didn't want to
cricket
win anyhow.
and British architecture, Guyana is associated with the Caribbean islands in demographic. Very
Guano?
interesting, beautiful place to be.
Did you say guano?
Who sang Pancho and Lefty with Willie Nelson, Johnny Cash, Chris Christopherson, Merle Haggard?
Chris Christopherson. What do you think they're...
Townes Van Sant wrote the tune
Lord,
in 1972, but it achieved its greatest popularity when Willie Nelson and Merle Haggard recorded it for their Pancho and Lefty duet album in 1983. What else was Paul Bowles other than a writer, a painter, a composer, a scientist?
Paul Bowles? A painter. Oh.
Some people are just gifted. Paul Bowles, an American expatriate, was a serious classical composer as well as a revered novelist and short story writer who lived 52 years of his life in Tangiers.
3, 2, 1. Who mass marketed the hard shell taco?
Who mass marketed the hard shell taco in the United States? Steve L.
Glenn Bell.
Glenn Bell, right, took the invention that likely came from Mexican silver miners in the 19th century and made it Taco Bell's signature taco. By the way, silver was not found to be the best ingredient for tacos.
Gosh, can't believe I didn't win.
Which Beatle wrote Yesterday and Hey Jude? Paul McCartney, John Lennon, George Harrison.
George Harrison.
Paul McCartney, whose
I
dummy
almost
lyrics for
said
Yesterday
Paul
were eggs and
McCartney.
ham, wrote Hey Jude
Sucker.
for John Lennon's young son, Julian.
My shirt.
Did you know that McCartney's dummy lyrics for Blackbird were Bangers and Mash?
Zombies.
That was just made up by us.
You.
Who was the first emperor of a united China? Emperor Zhang Feng, Zhu Hukong, Qi Shi Huang.
The first emperor? Zhu Kong.
King Zheng of Qin became China's first emperor after the Qin conquered the last holdout states and unified all of China. He was 38 and the year was 221 BC.
Almost picked that one. Oh, so close.
Who was Mary Tyler Moore's real-life husband during the start of her show? Richard Carlton Meeker, Robert Levine, Grant
Robert
Tinker.
Levine.
Grant Tinker formed MTM Productions with his wife in 1969, just before the start of her show, after both had already had highly successful careers in television. Personally, I'm a Rhoda guy, but that's really showing my age.
Question 12.
Which famous female scientist conducted early research on radioactivity? Marie Curie, Dorothy Crowfoot Hodgkin, Barbara McClintock.
Barbara McClintock.
Marie Curie developed the theory of radioactivity and became the first woman to win a Nobel Prize, then the first to win the prize for two different sciences before she died of radiation poisoning. People loved Marie because she had such a glowing personality.
Well, there you have it, guys. That's Cash Show. Check it out for yourself. Check out my other videos. I got a lot of other
what an incredible
trivia
round
videos
of the
on the
Cash
YouTube
Show.
channel there.
We have
Thanks for hanging out.
winners. That's right. Congratulations.